I guess I've already been introduced. My name is Kasha, and I am a grade 12 student in Sacred Heart, as you probably all know. And I am the student event coordinator for this year's Relay for Life. Now, so last year I remember sitting in the crowd at the event like you guys are right now, and I remember watching my sister say her speech, and knowing that it would be me in her place this year. And as I listened to what she said, I thought kind of about what I was going to say. And it's kind of changed a little bit, but it started off like this. The way it always seems to start, that many of you probably heard, that at the age of 3, my sister was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, a cancer common in children, but nonetheless pretty terrible. It all started when she was feeling pretty ill, and my parents took her to the doctor. They felt a strange lump, and after many tests and lots of waiting, it was finally confirmed that my sister had cancer. The doctors came to the conclusion that she was probably born with it, and that now it was, by the age of 3, about a fist-sized lump sitting on her left kidney. She had a survival rate of 5%. Being only 2 at the time, I really don't remember much of the early years, but it kind of just became a part of my life. It was one of those things where I knew we weren't a normal family, and that the CHIO craft room wasn't typically your favorite place to make crafts, and that the amount of times we went to the hospital probably wasn't a normal amount. And definitely the mood, the stress, the fear, the sorrow. It's something that a family that has to witness an innocent child suffer from this heartless disease and be told that the chances of her living were slim, it's a pretty unimaginable pain. However, as if by some miracle, after tests and surgery and some amazing doctors, my sister's survival rate was reversed, and now she had a 95% chance to live, and as you all know, she made it. So my family started attending Relay for Life events, and my sister continued into high school, and in grade 10 she was approached by her teacher, Miss Stonehouse, to start an event at our school. And I guess the rest, as one says, is history. This is when I realized what we were truly doing, and that the power that an individual has, that really what these events are and the special treatment my sister was seeming to get, it was something so much bigger than I knew, and that I still had the ability to help, and that less families would have to go through the horror that mine knew all too well. So like I said, I don't remember much of this, but I definitely know what it's like to have Anna as a sister, and I can't even imagine what my life would have been like without her. So without all the research and the wonderful doctors and the work that the Canadian Cancer Society does, I may have had to found out. And if it weren't for her, none of us would be here today. But it's actually also thanks to you guys and the work that you're doing, the passion that all of you put into this, that has made today possible. I couldn't have done it without you, so thank you. But things never go as planned, and unfortunately, bad things don't just come in ones. Last year, my sister started off her speech by saying that she had been cancer-free for 15 years straight. Unfortunately, she never made it to the 16. This past January, she noticed another lump in her throat this time, and the doctors kept saying it was probably nothing or just a nodule, that thyroid cancer was not common in women. But Anna apparently likes to beat the odds, and she was officially diagnosed. But she was very lucky, and it was a simple, lucky in terms of her situation, and she had a pretty simple treatment with no chemo required. A few weeks ago, she had her surgery, and officially she was once again cancer-free. But now bad things don't come in ones or twos, do they? They come, as they say, in threes. So, of course, at the same time as my sister noticed a lump, my dad noticed one as well. And for him, it got a little bit more complicated. He was officially diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, which requires multiple sessions and chemo. He's already started his treatment, but he's doing amazing, and he's still keeping up an amazing attitude, and you managed to make it out today and support me, as always. Both of these people in my life are such strong people, and they have had to go through so much. And I can firsthand tell you that any cancer patient, anyone you've met who had to go through this, is probably one of the strongest people you will ever meet. And the people who stand by them are next in line. Cancer is not beautiful, it's not inspirational, it's sickness, and it's all-nighters, it's lots of tears, it's silent rooms and fears come to life. It affects everyone around you. It is ugly and it's time for it to go. You guys are what is beautiful, and you guys are inspirational, and so together we can rid the world of this disease and make it another better place. So thank you for being here today, and have a good day.